to the Bible and according to our notes. Just get your notes ready. Genesis 41 and 33 is where we'll be starting. And give me 1 second.
So we're going to go with Genesis chapter 41, verse 43, where we kind of picked up off last week. So what we're going to go over once again is further break down the dream and break down Joseph interpreting the dream of Pharaoh.
Right. All right, with that, we'll bring up our first priest.
Uriah, Bamba Yum and Bayasha.
Right. Left side for a minute, huh?
Uriah, Bamba Yum and Bayasha.
Uriah, Banya Yum Yum Bayasha.
Yahaba Shemi Al Shabrakathum.
Yahaba Shemi Al Shabrakathum.
Bayasha.
We'll go into the prayers in the Hebrew and the English. We'll start with the Lord's Prayer. Amadim, which means to stand. Amadim Wapanya Hakodam. It's turn face to east. Sar means to turn. And
The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Wadash.
Wadash.
Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Aba'ah. Matazayaka. Ayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Ayah. Bashemayim. Natananawa. Come. Call. Yawam. Wasalakinawa. Kabawakinawa. Kasalakinawa. Kabawakinawa. Aba'ayanawa. Anasayawan. Ball. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Wahala. Wahatapara. La'alamu. Aman.
in the English, our Father, which art in heaven. Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
On
earth
earth.
as it is in heaven. Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
I catch the power. Yahweh. Bahashim Yahushua.
Abakashah.
Natalanawa. Hakat. La Rapa'ah. Kamadawa. Hakat. La Tahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakat. Laha Makuyam. Hamatiyam. Hakat. La Rakawat. Hamatila'ah. La Garashan. Hashim.
Waraman in the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh, please give us the power. The power to heal all manners of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K. Ayanya.
Al-Haharim.
Ma'ayan. Yaba'ah. Azariah. Mayam. Yahweh.
Aisha.
Shemayim. Warataza. All you done.
AJ.
All Magawat.
Lama what?
Wagalka.
All
your Nawam. Shamarka. Hana. La'a. Yanawam. Wala'a. Yayashan. Yashamar. Shawamar. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shamarka. Yahweh. Tazalaka. Al-Yad. Yamyanka. Yawamam. Yashamash. Hashamash. Latan. La'ayakaka. Wayarak. Balayala. Yahweh. Yashamarka. Makara. Yashamar. Asnapashka. Yahweh. Yashamar. Taza'afka. Wabayaka. Ma'ayathan. Wa'ayat awalam.
In the English, I will lift up my eye. Unto the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh. Which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not suffer. Behold, he that keepeth Israel neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day. Nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out. And thy coming in. From this time forth. Even forevermore. Allah, Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. All Damiyalaka. All Thakarat. All Thashakwat. All YAHANNA. 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 Wabashanayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'at. All Amaka. Yarayamwa. Zawad. Wayata ya aitazawa. Altazapawanyaka. Abawa. Wanaka jidam. Magaya. Wala'a. Yatsakar. Sham Yasha'ala. Iwad. Kaya. Nawa aitazawa. Love. Yakadwa. Ayaka. Wayat. Yakarathwa. Ahoya. And the one, Wayasham Ayalaham, Mawaba, I'm your Sabbath, to the war, Gamash war, Palawa, Imam, Ayawa, Zarawat, Labanya Lawat, Salam, I.S.U.P.K, Kamayan, Kasayasa Ra'a, Kayabyan, Manakal, Kwayashwan, Nashamadwa, Ayanda Ara, Mayawa, Yaman, La'adama, Shayatamwa, Adayamawa, Ka'ara, Wakazaba, Wakazabat, Wakazalamanai, Karnasha Yakamwa, Asharamawa, Nayarasha, Lanawa, Adab, Na'awa, Lapanyaraka, Ka'as, Nabaira, Wakala Haba, Dalahat, Aryam, Khan, Daradakma, Asa'iraka, Wabasa Wapatka, Dabahala, Bala'at, Banyaham, Wabayaham, YAHANNA.
YAHANNA.
I.S.U.P.K. YAHANNA. 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 All you want. I'll call all right.
In the English, Psalms 83. Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O power.
Hold
not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still. O power.
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee, have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Yahshua may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. And the Hagarenes. The Baal. And Ammon. And Amalek. And the Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kaisa. Which perished at Endor. They have become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb. And like Zeb. Yea. All their princes as Sabbath. And as Samula. Where it said, come let us take to ourselves the houses of the power and possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy temper. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. Oh Yahweh. Let them be confounded in trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high, over all the earth.
All right, so that's the time. Shabbat.
Do we have another one?
It should be going up. Go check it out. Shalom. Salakia, hey, and Salakia for the camera might be a little bit off. We got the equipment is a little bit worn. So Salakia, the angle looks a little bit off. We've been trying to work with it. It's kind of, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of wobbly. So Salakia. With that, man, it's been a while since y'all seen me. Yeah, I know, you know what I'm saying? The white man is the devil, you know what I'm saying? The white man has put me under conditions where I could not come to Sabbath service, but guess what though? The Lord has shown mercy over Israel, and I am here today because the Lord has shown mercy over me, you know what I'm saying? So big ups to the Most High, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to Yahawashi, you know what I'm saying? I'm here today to enact the Sabbath class with you brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? I haven't been able to do, you know what I'm saying? That being said, let's get it.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 41, verse 33 in the Hebrew. Wa'aita Yara Para'aya Para'aiha Para'ai Ayash Na Bawan Wahakam YAHANNA, Arataza, Matazarian, 34 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K, Paraiah, Paquadium, I.S.U.P.K, Harataza, Hamash, Asa, Arataza, Matazarian, Bashabai, Shanya,
Salaki. Habna.
verse 35 in the Hebrew.
Come.
Waya,
Hey, I give me one.
Wabatazawa,
Ice.
Atha, Call, Akal, Ha Shanyam, Hatabath, Ha Ba'ah, Ha Allah, Wa Ya Tazabarwa, Bar,
I'm spotting a couple. And somebody.
Thachah, Yad, Haraiah, Akal, Ba'aryam, Shamarwa, verse 36 in the Hebrew. Wahaya, Ha'akal, Lapaquadawan, Lapaquadawan, La Rataza, La Shabai, Shanya, Harabai, Haraib, Ashar, the Hayayan, Barataza, Matazariah, Wala'ah, Thakarath, Arataza, Haraib, verse 37 in the Hebrew. Wayan, Yatam, Ha, Debar, Ba'ayanya, Paraiah, Ba'ayanya, Call, Ibadayawa, verse 38 in the Hebrew. Waya Amar, Paraiah, all, Ibadayawa,
I got it.
Ha Namataza, can't we find Kaza, Ayash, Ashar, Racha, Alahayim, Bawa, 39 in the Hebrew, Waya Amar,
39 in Hebrew.
31.
Genesis 41 and 39 in Hebrew.
Para'aya, all Yawasa, Acharoya, Ha Yedayai, Alahayim,
Awatka.
Athan, Call, Za'ath, Ayan, number one, Wahakam, comma one, there's 40 in Hebrew. Atha, Sahaya, I'll, Mayathia, Ya'il, no, Wa'il, Payak, Yashak, Call, Imya, Rock, Ha, Kasa, Agadal, Mamak, Mamaka, verse 41 in the Hebrew, Waya Amar, Para'aya, all Yawasa, Ra'ah, Nathathia, Athak, I'll, Call, Matazariah.
English.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 41, verse 33 in the English. Now, therefore, let Pharaoh look out a man discreet and wise, and set him over the land of Egypt.
So right now, what we talking about right now is this is what the Lord is giving instruction to Joseph, which Joseph is the advisor, you know what I'm saying, so to speak, the advisor to Pharaoh. You understand me? So he is advising Pharaoh what the Most High seeks and what the Most High is setting to let out.
Well, if I may,
Well,
if I may, real quick. So what happened was Joseph was brought out of prison,
right,
to interpret Pharaoh's dream at this point,
right,
because the butler that he interpreted his dream when the butler was in prison, Joseph interpreted his dream and told him, "Hey man, don't forget about me when you go back out there and start serving Pharaoh again."
right.
The scriptures say the butler forgot. But then what brought back to the butler's memory was Pharaoh was confounded by a dream. And then he tried to call his musicians out and all his wise people of Egypt, and they couldn't figure it out.
Right.
So then that's when he remembered, man, there's this Hebrew nigga in there that I know that interprets dreams.
Right.
So then that's when they called for it, and then he brought Joseph up to the Pharaoh finally, right? And that's when, you know what I'm saying, Pharaoh got his dream interpreted properly.
That's right. Keep going.
Oh my God. Verse 34. Let Pharaoh do this, and let him appoint officers over the land.
This is Joseph giving instruction based off of what the brother just brought out the background, just in case. All right, Salaki, if I could. What the brother had just brought out right now is a recap of what you may have missed if you hadn't been watching Sabbath service up until now. So what the brother brought out is just letting you know that Joseph was right now at the point of an advisory position where he can explain what's going on in his dream and what the Most High wants Pharaoh to do. You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh happens to be smart enough to listen to the message of the Most High, which is Joseph, which is one of the 12 tribes of Israel. Keep going.
Come on, come. Let Pharaoh do this, and let him appoint officers over the land, and take up the 5th part of the land of Egypt in the 7 plenteous years.
Now, this right here is what you see is called this is him interpreting a dream, but this is a prophecy. You understand me? This is what happens when you listen to Israel versus you listen to Esau.
Right.
You understand me? You know, in times of trouble, in times of leadership, you have to listen to who the Most High cares for, who the Most High deems in leadership. You understand me? And this is why America is going what America is going through today, because they have not been listening to Commander Junior Honor. Right. You understand me? They have not been listening to Commander Junior Honor say all the things that he has said according to what the scriptures have spoken. You understand me? And that's why America is going through what we're going through today. But guess what? The Most High will show mercy unto Israel. Keep going.
Come. And then let them gather all the food of those good years that come, and lay up corn under the hand of Pharaoh, and let them keep food in the cities.
Salaki, if I could, this is nothing but the Most High for these scriptures to be coming up at a time like this. You understand me? This is the Most High telling an Israelite, or Israel rather, Salaki, because he's Joseph. You understand me? The Most High is telling Joseph what to tell Egypt, or Pharaoh rather. You understand me? And Pharaoh is going to then relay this information to all of Egypt. You understand me? If only Donald Trump had an Israelite that he could learn from, Commander Junior Honor. You understand me? If Donald Trump had a Commander Junior Honor, or had Commander Junior Honor, not a commander, had the Commander Junior Honor to tell him what the Most High wants to do for him, then maybe Donald Trump would be the most liked person in America. Right. You understand me? If he would listen to Commander Junior Honor. You understand me? But he's not listening to Commander Junior Honor. He's doing what he wants to do, and guess what? America's suffering for him. Right. You understand me? The world is suffering for it.
If I may, sir, they're just proving that in the end, the one nation of people that will receive no mercy from the Most High will be the Edomites.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So just that, I mean, the same, just what happened to Pharaoh, right? After this is the Pharaoh before the one that didn't want to let us go.
Right.
So Donald Trump is doing the same thing. So to let you know that we are in Sodom and Egypt today, according to the book of Revelation. You see what I'm saying? We're living in that day where we have a hard-hearted leader that the Lord is hard in his heart.
If I could,
go ahead, sir.
Real quick. And not only that, but I'm gonna double down. This leader right here his heart is hardened more than the Pharaoh of this time. Because the Pharaoh this time listened to Israel. Right. You understand me? He listened to Joseph. You feel me? He followed what Joseph said because he knew that the Lord was with Joseph. You understand me? Donald Trump don't know that the Lord will command you in honor. Right. And that's why America is going through what we're going through today, right now, at this very moment, right now. America is going through utter panic right now because we don't even know how to deal with a goddamn Japanese cold. You know what I'm saying? Right. Chinese cold, whatever you want to call it. Chinese flu, bat flu, kung flu, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Right. We don't know how to deal with it, but guess what? Commander Junior Honor been knowing how to deal with it. He's been knowing. We've been talking about how to deal with this one thing. We've been knowing what the solution was for this one thing. We've been knowing what the solution was for many things, especially this one thing. You understand me? But Donald Trump don't listen to Command of Yahanna. That's why we're going through what we're going through today in America. Keep going.
Verse 36. And that food shall be for a store to the land against the 7 years of famine, which shall be in the land of Egypt, and the land perish not through the famine. Verse 37. And the thing was good in the eyes of Pharaoh, and in the eyes of all his servants.
Now see what y'all really gotta understand, you know what I'm saying? See, so like this is further proof of why we need to listen to Commander Yahanna in the orders that he gives at times like this. You understand me? Because when the Lord is with you, he will give you orders in order to allow you to survive certain circumstances.
Right.
You understand me? In Egypt, right then, you know what I'm saying? Joseph was able to give the Egyptian Pharaoh at the time the instruction what the Lord had gave him in order to survive those certain circumstances. But see, in America, we don't listen to Commander Yahanna. You understand me? In America, quote unquote. In I.S.U.P.K, we do. You know what I'm saying? So just so y'all know, in I.S.U.P.K, we do listen to Commander Yahanna, and that's why we're able to survive certain circumstances that we're dealing with today.
Right.
That's why the Lord is giving us favor in these times. Keep going.
And the thing was good in the eyes of Pharaoh and in the eyes of all his servants. 38. And Pharaoh said unto his servants, can we find such a one as this, a man whom the spirit of the power is? Verse 30.
That's like you. You know I wasn't gonna let you go past that. A man who say that one more time.
A man in whom the spirit of the power is.
A man from whom the spirit of the power is. Now, come on, now.
If I could, man, you know how strong in the spirit you gotta be for a heathen to recognize the Lord is with you.
God damn.
Like we can see it.
Keep on, so like.
Man, they got that. That's a lot.
Hey, that goddamn. Hey, Salaki. You said the spirit of what a heathen to recognize.
Right. So I mean, it's easier for brothers in the truth to recognize the spirit of the Lord. Or even sometimes people in brothers in the world, they'll say something that's in the spirit, although they're not in the truth.
Right.
But because we know, we have the mysteries. For a heathen to acknowledge that that the Lord is with an Israelite, that shows that he was walking with chariots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? His spirituality was undeniable.
Right.
And even then with that Pharaoh, since we talking about him, he was willing to work with the Lord.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This kingdom not willing to work with the Lord.
Right.
They are keen on oppressing and identity theft. They're not trying to coexist like Pharaoh wanted to go ahead and at least coexist at one point. Because story, didn't he allow us to come in? You know what I'm saying? Gave us our own little spot to chill, had our own little place. Not here. This king, this oppressor, he wants total domination. But that's why Paul said, for the same reason he hardened Pharaoh's heart, he hardened all the presidents of America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That they are doing the Lord's will.
Right.
And it's gonna be the Lord's will that they be destroyed too.
That's right. That's goddamn, man. I'm sorry, crazy. Hey, what y'all gotta understand is this, man. As long as America is not coming under the leadership of Israel, which has been given to Commander Yahanna, then America will fall completely.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's Salaki, if I could, just to clarify, America is going to fall.
Right.
Period. You know what I'm saying? But the reason why it's going to fall because it's already been foreseen that they're not going to listen to Israel. And guess what? We're going to suffer. Oh, excuse me, Salaki. America is going to suffer for it.
Salaki.
Mm-hmm.
America was built to fall.
Right.
America was built to be destroyed.
Correct.
They're like dominoes. You sit up in the kitchen that as soon as you finish standing them all up, you're gonna push them over, so you're gonna watch them fall. That's
right.
America.
Right.
America is not a place that's built on a firm foundation. It's a place that looks like a fully fortitude city, which is built on sand. And it's a goddamn rainstorm that's about to come, that's about to make this place quiver and fall and melt. And that's what this is. We are looking at America. That's why in Isaiah it said, woe to them that go to Egypt for safety. Because you are going to hide in a place that cannot save you, in a place that's built to fall in. You know what I mean? And if you're looking at America as this a place of safety or refuge, you are dumb. And that's why we here. That's why we have to come out and teach you every weekend, because your preachers and your religious leaders have made you stupid. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, Christ didn't die for America's kingdom. He died for his kingdom, his nation. So if you believe in heaven, if you believe in God and the Bible and Jesus, then you should believe that this place has to fall in order for our kingdom to come.
That's right.
So I don't look at this that's going on as a big deal. This is nothing to me.
Right.
This is something for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to see that the Lord loves you. This is what this is for. This is not, this is to shake up the heathens and to shake up the sleep of Israel to wake up. That's what this is for. Right. This ain't the big shebang though.
Right.
This ain't the last one. This is the coronavirus is going to look. You're going to want to have the coronavirus when these other plagues come through.
That's right. That's
when
right.
these other plagues come through, you're going to be like, oh, just give me the coronavirus. When they start talking about these monkeypox, and when SARS come back, and when the Black Plague come back, and the Ebola type 12 come back, when all this, when these enhanced plagues come back, because the coronavirus has been here before. This is the first time. That's why you look on the back of a Lysol bottle and see coronavirus.
Right.
This is not new. It's just stronger than it was.
That's right.
Well, guess what? It's going to get worse. And when it gets worse, when these flus get worse, these plagues and sicknesses get worse, we're going to still be sitting here saying the same thing that we've always saying, and that is fear God and keep his commandments.
That's right.
That's it.
That's right. Verse 39 in the English. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for as much as God hath showed thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art.
If I could see, like the brother brought out earlier, you know what I'm saying? This is a heathen understanding that not only is the Lord with him, but the Lord, the Most High, is the most powerful on the earth. He is the controller of everything that comes on the earth. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So if the Most High is with you, and the Most High is the most powerful being on earth, or to even interact with the earth, you understand me? Then you should be with the person that the Most High is with. You understand me? And this is him showing that he is with that person. This is him acknowledging that. You know what I'm saying? Not only showing, but acknowledging. That's a more specific and more accurate word for what's going on right in this scripture right here. Keep going.
Come. Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled.
Good night, if I could. This is what the kingdom's supposed to be like. Everything is supposed to be under Israel's, not only, Salaki, if I could. This is the leading up to the kingdom. I say that.
Salaki, let me tell you exactly what's going on. So let me sum it up for you.
Mm-hmm.
If you are heathen and you want your kingdom to prevail, you need an Israelite by your side.
That's right.
Because the God of heaven and earth is our Father.
That's right.
He deals with us. So if you want to know what's going on in your kingdom, you got to talk to us, because we're the ones that know. Right. Sitting down at the table with the UN and the United Nations and all of the countries together, none of you know what God's plan is for this earth. So none of y'all are just sitting down making plans amongst each other. We know what the Lord wants and what the Lord is doing in this earth. Right. So Every time a heathen listens to an Israelite, he prevails. Pharaoh started listening to Joseph. Nebuchadnezzar started listening to Daniel. I mean, it's countless times where their right-hand man was an Israelite because the Lord speaks through us. The Lord tells us what he wants to happen. You know what I'm saying? With Ahab, I think it was Ahab, he had Obadiah sitting on his on the side of him. Like you need a priest to tell you what's going on. The reason people say, well, we don't know where this coronavirus is coming from. We don't know how to stop it. We don't know what it is because heathens are trying to figure it out amongst themselves. Mm-hmm. We know what's going on.
Right.
Hey, get Commander Junior Hunter to sit on your side.
Right.
And ask him what's going on. And then they'll say exactly what he's saying.
Right.
Pharaoh, will you read that verse again before that?
Come on. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, for as much as God hath shewed thee all this, there is none so discreet and wise as thou art.
That's what they'll say when they got us sitting on the side of them. They're going to say, man, there's nobody more wise and discreet. You know what that means? We're not telling everybody.
Right.
This is our business.
Right.
This in-house business. Mm-hmm. So the way that we dealing with the Lord and the Lord dealing with us and the Lord dealing with you, we ain't gotta, tell y'all. But we do. You know why we do? Because the pride of their heart has deceived them. So even when we do tell them what they doing wrong and the way to stop it, they don't do it.
Right.
So it just makes them get punished more and more and more. Mm-hmm. But this is our strength. Our strength is in the Most High. And if any heathen wants to be safe, they have to listen to us.
That's right.
Keep reading.
Thou shalt be over my house, and according unto thy word shall all my people be ruled. Only
according to whose word?
Unto thy word shall all my people be ruled.
If you want America to be safe, and China, and Russia, and Germany, and Italy, and the earth to be safe, then you need to listen to us.
Right.
Because we know what the Lord wants. Right. You understand? Go ahead.
Only in the throne will I be greater than you.
That's it. So the only thing this is your kingdom. We're gonna let you have your kingdom. But you need your right hand, the hand of the king, it needs to be one of us.
Right.
So that we can tell you, look, if you don't stop this, you're gonna get 7 years of famine. Right. You're gonna get, but see, they not gonna understand the famine. You know what they gonna think? Man, it's the drought in the sun. And right. it's the crop, it's the locust. I gotta come up with the science to help me understand it. With no nigga, it's the Lord.
Right.
The Lord is doing this to you, not the sun. The Lord made the sun.
Right.
The Lord sent the locust.
Right.
You looking at it from a scientific standpoint when we just get straight to the nitty gritty. Right. The Lord did it.
Right.
Go ahead.
Oh God. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set thee over all the land of Egypt.
That's it. Yeah. That's what they better do. They better set us over everything, right, so that we can put it in order.
Right.
Now, if we was running stuff, will people be eating bats? Will people be eating pigs? Pangolins? Right. You know what I'm saying? Monkeys. Right. We wouldn't be eating none of that stuff if we were ruling. If you want to live, you need to listen to priests. You need to listen to Israelites. You need to listen to people who know the Lord, who the Lord knows.
A Madian, which means to stand. We're gonna go bring up the next priest. Next priest. Next priest. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Habana ban Yahawah ban Yashala.
Habana ban Yahawah ban Yashala.
Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shabrakatham.
Yahawah Shem Yahweh Shabrakatham.
That juice is good.
La Yashala.
Yashabin, which means to sit.
Yeah, 42. You were reading to 51.
We had Genesis 41 and 42.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 41, verse 42 in the Hebrew. While you saw, Parai, Ata, Taba Aitwa, Ma'al, Ma'al, Yadwa, Wayathan, Ata, Al, Al, Yawad, Yad, Yawasa, what? Walaya Bash, Ata, Atwa, Bagadia, Shash, Wayasham, Rabad, Hazahab, Al, Ayo, what? Wow. It's a lot of, that's
So, Tazawara.
Tazawara. Tazawara. Wayarakab, Ata, Atwa, Bamarakabta, Hamashana, Ashar, Lawa, Wayaku Warrior, Wayaku Rawa, Lapanyawa, Abarak, Wanatanya, Wanata one, Ata, Atwa, Al, Kal, Arataza, Mazrayam, Matazaram, Wayamar, Paratya, Parai, Para'ai. Al. Yawasa. Anaya. Anya. Para'ai. Waba. Wabal Ya'idka. Wabal La'idka. La. Yarayum. Asha. Ayash. Ada. Yadwa. Wa'at. Regalia. Regawa. Bakal. Arataza. Matazarayam. Wayarquara. Wayaquara. Para'ai. Washam. Sham. Yawasa. Tazapanat. Pana'a. Pa'ainaka. Wayatan. So Wayatan. Lawa. Ata. Asanata. Asana. Ba. But that's ba. Right? Pawatia. Para'ai. Kahan. That's An. Lasha. Laasha. Wayataza'a. Yawasa. Al. Arataza. Matazarayam. Why Yawasa? No. Why Yawasa? Bana. Ban. Shalashim. Shana. Ba'amadwa. Lapanya. Para'a. Malak. Matazarayam. Wa'aya sa? Wa'aya. Yawasa. Malapanya. Para'a. Waya Ibar. Bakal. Arataza. Matazarayam. What the Aisha. Harataza. Bashabai. Shanya. Hashabai. Lama Sayam. Lama Sayam. Lakomayim. Lakomay Sham. Come, cousin. Wayakwa. Wakwa. Wayakwabatiza. Ata. Call. Lakal. Akal. Shabai. Shanam. Shanayam. Ashar. Haywa. Barataza. Matazarayam. Wayatan. Akal. Baram. Akal. Shaddai. Hayar. Ashar. Sabaya. Batya. Nathan. Batwakan. Wayatazabar. Yawasa. Bar. Katwa all. Hayam. Harabah. Ma'ad. Hai. Kaya. Hadal. Lasapar. Kaya. Anyan. Masapar. Wallahi Yawasa. Yalad. Shanya. Banyam. Bataram. Tabawa. Shanat. Hara'ai. Ashar. Yalada. Lawa. Asanat. Bat. Pawat. Yeah. Para'ai. Kahan. Awan. Wayakrowa. Yawasa. Ata. Sham. Habakawar. Manashah. Kaya. Nashanaya. Alahayim. Ata. Kal. Amalia. Wa'at. Kal. Bayat. Abaya. 41. Oh, the book of Genesis, chapter 41, verse 41 in the English. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, see, I have set thee. Oh, so like we read that one. Verse 42. And Pharaoh took off his ring from his hand and put it upon Joseph's hand, and arrayed him in vestures of fine linen, and put a gold chain about his neck.
That's what you're looking at happening right now in your communities. They just a few weeks ago, they were talking about kicking Mexicans out, having them in borders, having them in cages. You know, they don't want to give you unemployment checks. They don't want to, they increasing the interest rates on this. They was making life harder for you 2 weeks ago. But now, seems like interest rates are not important. Your rent is not important. They can give everybody in the goddamn United States $1,000, and they can give you $500 for your kid. Now all of a sudden, free money just starting to free up. Businesses have shut down all over the United States, but they got enough money now to give you. It's funny. It's funny how they didn't want to give you food stamps. You had to go in there and lie and say, I don't stay here. You know, my wife stay over here. I stay over here. Right. You got to do, all of a sudden, now everybody can get emergency food stamps. You can get $10 Wi-Fi. All of a sudden, it seems like funds are freed up. The Lord will make your enemies your footstool if you follow him. Right. You do what the Lord wants you to do. He'll do the rest. Right. Now, what pistol did we have to pull on Trump? How do we ride on Trump? A lot of people be like, man, y'all go on the streets, y'all do all that hollering and screaming. That ain't gonna do nothing. How many guns you got? Right. How y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? All we did was went to camp and prophesied against this place. And the stuff we've been prophesying against this place is happening right now in front of your face. Right. Now look at what your enemy doing. He putting rings on your hand. He putting necklaces around your neck. Now he's freeing up money so that he can make sure you're okay. Now the Mexicans not that bad. Guess what they did to the Mexicans? They let them out the cages. They said, now we're not going to detain them anymore. Wow. I wonder how that happened. That's what happens when the Lord is with you. All right, keep reading.
Come. The book of Genesis, chapter 41, verse 43. And he made him to ride in the second chariot, which he had. And they cried before him, bowed the knee, and he made him ruler over all the land of Egypt.
At first, he had him in jail. You see, Joseph was locked up. Y'all know that, right? Joseph was locked up, and then they had to listen to Joseph to free the people. Right. If you listen to the men of the Lord, it will stop the coronavirus. Right. It will free the people. But if you keep listening to what, if Ubuntu and is having a conversation, then the coronavirus is gonna keep going. Right. Because these two heathens that don't know what the hell going on. Right. Now you put us in charge, they're gonna put us in a chariot behind the king. Right. They're gonna have Commander Junior Hunter riding behind Donald Trump. Why? Because he is going to fix America if you let him talk about what's going on in America. That's right. All Donald Trump got to do is listen. Just like Pharaoh did. Pharaoh listened, everything happened. Everything did what it was supposed to do. When Pharaoh didn't listen to Moses, what happened? More plagues came. Right. More plagues came. And Moses would say, do this or the Lord gonna do this. He'd be like, man, the hell with your Lord. The Lord send it, what the Pharaoh say? Oh man, we're tell him to stop. All right, I hear you now. Just tell him to stop. What did Moses do? I ain't no sweat. All right, Lord, make it stop. It's over. Ain't no take no shots, vaccination, ain't none of that. A prophet of the Lord, a man of the Lord spoke to the Lord and it stopped. That's the same thing that happened right now. And that's what's about to happen. While they try to stomp on us and imprison us and say that we were nobodies, they're going to need us to make this place breathable again. All right. Keep reading.
Verse 44. And Pharaoh said unto Joseph, I am Pharaoh, and without thee shall no man lift up his hand or foot in all the land of Egypt. Verse 45. And Pharaoh called Joseph's name Zavnat.
Right, some bullshit. Gave him a whole slave name. You know what I'm saying?
Zapnat Pa-na-ah.
That's what he said. Your name is Ubuntu Jr.
Right.
Go ahead.
And he gave him to wife Asenat, the daughter of Potipharah, priest of On. And Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt. Verse 46, and Joseph was 30 years old when he stood before Pharaoh, the king of Egypt. And Joseph went out from the presence of Pharaoh and went throughout all the land of Egypt. Verse 47, and in the 7 plenteous years, the earth brought forth by handfuls.
Let me ask you a question, because a lot of people don't, it's another reason a lot of people don't like listening to us. Was Joseph 60-something years old? So Joseph, was he full of gray hair? No, this was a young man. You know what I'm saying? This is a young man that the Lord was speaking to. A lot of elders can't get jiggy with us because we're younger than them.
Right.
They can't listen to us because we're not as old as them. But the Lord uses the young.
Right.
David wasn't no old man when the Lord chose him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord didn't choose Samuel when he was of age. He didn't choose Elijah when he was old. He ain't choosing you when you ain't got enough energy to work for him. When your back hurt and your knees hurt.
Right.
He choosing you when you fresh, when you young, when you got all the energy in the world. That's when he wants you, when you can do work for him. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how the Lord works. That's how it works, man. You gotta respect that the Lord ain't respected as a person like you. The Lord ain't looking at, oh, well, you 50, yeah, you old enough to lead me. Now, the Lord choosing you according to your heart.
Right.
Go ahead.
Come. Verse 48. And he gathered up all the food of the 7 years, which were in the land of Egypt, and laid up the food in the cities.
Let me tell you something. Commander General YAHANNA has been in the UPK since he was 17 or 18.
Right.
He's been in the UPK since a young man. And the Lord chose a young man to lead the nation again. And guess what that young man did that's leading the nation right now? He got storehouses all over America where he doing what? He did what?
And laid up the food in the cities.
That's what Commander Junior Hunter did. Laid up food in the cities.
Right.
Now you got little closets like that all over the world, so that our brothers and sisters can have something to eat and drink when this time happens. You know why? Because he knew that this time was going to come. Right. The same way Joseph knew, Commander Junior Hunter knew it. Commander Junior Hunter was 18 when he got in the truth, and he's been preparing for this day since then. Same thing with him. Same thing with Joseph. Go ahead.
If I could real quick, just so y'all know, anybody who watching this right now, if y'all need help or y'all need any assistance, and y'all not getting any assistance from the Christian church, just know the I.S.U.P.K here in Houston in this zone is available for all of our people. You understand me? So if you need help, just reach out to us. You can contact us through the Facebook, through the YouTube, or via phone call. We have all the information there on the YouTube, on the streams. So if you need to contact us and let us know if you need any help, because Commander General has set this up for people like you. You understand me? Who are looking for help. You understand me? The I.S.U.P.K is here to watch over you and to help you in times of need.
And guess what? Guess who ain't there to help you?
Let them know.
Guess who ain't there to look out for you?
Let them know.
It's the one you've been paying.
Right.
It's the one you've been putting money in these pots for over 40 and 50 years. As old as you are, you've been putting money in. Guess what? They closed. Right. Your church is closed. The Muslim mosque is closed. The Buddhist temple is closed. The hall, what is called? The Kingdom Hall is closed. Everything's closed. Guess who in here right now? The Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge is open. Right. We're gonna stay open until Christ comes back. Right. I don't give a damn about, you know, what y'all talking about. Because the Lord is with us. Right. You understand? We gonna find a way to help our people while y'all are running scared and you know, putting on gloves and masks. Go ahead. Go ahead.
They've given over $700 billion to the Christian church since what, the 70s? And now they closed.
$700 billion. Where is it? How is that helping you right now? You need toilet paper. You can't get it from the Christian church. Right. You got to come and get toilet paper from them angry niggas that yell on the street that you can't stand. That's what you got to do. You got to suck it up and come and say, oh, y'all got some water. Right. Y'all got some toilet paper. Right. And you know what we gonna say? We're gonna say yes. Come on. We got it. Come on over. We got it. We're gonna be able to say because we were raised by a righteous man.
That's right.
And you were raised by a wicked man. Right. So now the trees are bearing fruit. Right. We see now who the righteous and the wicked. But by the trees. You know how we know y'all ain't righteous? Because you closed. Right. And if the Lord was with you, if the Lord was with you 2 weeks ago when you were slapping people upside the head with jackets, when you was throwing holy water on people, right? When you was raining down from heaven.
That was the nigga.
Yeah, you was doing all that, and the Lord was with you then. Why he need to put you in the middle of coronavirus? Right. Right. Why you got to quarantine? The church got to be quarantined? Where the Holy Spirit, where the Spirit of the Lord is, there needs to be quarantining.
Won't you come?
See, what they always said in the church, the doors of the church is open. You know what I'm saying? Well, the doors of the church is closed. The church is closed. And we've been saying that since 1969. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now, keep reading.
I'm right. Common concert, which was round about every city, laid he up in the same. 49. And Joseph gathered corn as the sand of the sea.
Like what?
As the sand of the sea.
Let me tell you, Commander Junior Hunter got food like the sand of the sea. That's right. All over America. Right. He just said it the other day. He said, I'm going to pull out these 18-wheelers, the refrigerated 18-wheelers, and just drive around and feed our people. Right. Well, Joe Osteen? Right. Is he driving around feeding the people? He do got a helicopter. Right. He could do it. He could do it faster than Commander Junior Hunter. Right. If he was actually a man of the Lord. That's right. Creflo Dollar he just told the church to buy him another plane. Right. I could have sworn he wanted the G6, the new jet. You know what I'm saying? He wanted the new one. So why did he say he needed it? So he can get places faster. Well, he could quickly deliver some toilet paper and some corn to you if he wanted to. Right. But he's afraid. Right. He's in the house quarantined. He has on gloves and masks and paper bags and all of that because he does not have the Lord with him. That's right. Here we go.
Come on, concert. Very much until he left numbering, for it was without number.
That's what we got, and that's the type of resources we got in UPK. We got enough stuff that's without number. How much water y'all got? I don't know. We got enough. How much corn y'all got? Well, I don't know. Just come get some. We got enough. How much clothes y'all got? I don't know. We got it. Right. Without number. We whatever you need, we got it. Right. Go ahead.
Come on. And verse 50. And unto Joseph were born 2 sons before the years of famine came, which I.S.U.P.K, the daughter of Potipharah, priest of On, bare unto him.
Now that's heavy right there. That's real heavy because that's what we see happening now. Everybody is dropping babies before the time comes. Right. Before it get real bad, everybody putting at least a baby or 2 out. Yeah. You know, dropping an album or 2. Right. a new hot single or double. Right. You understand? Right. Twins is coming into the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lord is doing it the same way He's always done it. Right.
Come. And Joseph, verse 51. And Joseph called the name of the firstborn Manasseh. That's right. Manasseh. For God said, He had made me forget all my toil and all my father's house.
Dude, you hear that? That's what that's. Forget your toil. What toil are we trying to forget about? We're trying to forget about the past, about the slavery, about the oppression. Well, the Lord is bringing these babies in so we can forget it. They're not going to go through the oppression that we went through in this place. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like our kids ain't never celebrate Christmas. They'll never celebrate Christmas. They'll never eat pork, crab, or shrimp, or lobster. They won't know nothing about it. They won't go through the toil of being wicked. You know what I'm saying? We always say in the church, the church always said, what the hell they said? We were born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Right. Well, our kids won't be born in sin and shaped in iniquity. Right. They're not going to be shaped in eating pork and stealing and loving everybody and being homosexuals and sleeping with who you want to sleep with, and loving who you want to love. Not ours. Right. No. Our kids are going to be raised in righteousness. Go ahead.
Come on. Verse 52. And the name of the second called Ephraim, for God has caused me to be fruitful in the land of my affliction.
You see that? And that's what's happening to us right now. Right. We're being fruitful as they oppress us. Right. As they are giving us GMO food, leaded water, we are being fruitful. That's what we're going to do. We're going to be fruitful and multiply in hell. Go ahead.
And the 7 years of plenteousness that was in the land of Egypt were ended. Mm-hmm. Verse 54. And the 7 years of dirt began to come, according as Joseph has said. And
let me ask you this. How would America be able to survive right now if we had 7 years of dirt? They wouldn't. You know why? Because they're not prepared. That's right. They're not prepared for it. This is catching them by storm. This just popped up. No, this ain't just popped up to us. We been knew this was coming. Right. We prophesied about it every week. Right. For over 50 years. He read.
And the dirt was in all the lands, but in all the land of Egypt there was bread.
You see that? But to the people that listen to the man of the Lord, it was bread in that land. Right. But everywhere else that didn't listen to the man of the Lord, that didn't have a Joseph, they was eating dirt. So what did they have to do? They all had to come to where Joseph was at. That's what we are right now. In the UPK, everybody that was a Christian, that was a Muslim, that was everything else, they gonna have to come to us. The people that couldn't stand us, not my Jesus, not my pastors, all the people, they gonna have to come to us. They're gonna have to swallow their pride and come from all over the earth to the men of the Lord to get help, to get water, to get food, to get clothes, because nobody else is there to help. Right. Keep reading.
Verse 55. And when all the land of Egypt was famished, the people cried to Pharaoh for bread. And Pharaoh said unto all the Egyptians, go unto Joseph, what he said to you, do.
No, he said, I'm the king, I'm the Pharaoh, listen to me.
Go unto Joseph, what he said to you, do.
That's what America gonna have to understand. If you want to breathe, you want to live, you have to listen to the men of the Lord. That's right. And what we say, that's what you're gonna do. That's right. Until you do that, you're gonna be like these other countries that was outside of Egypt. You're going to be eating dirt. Right. You're going to be starving, and in fact, you're going to be famine and famished and all of that because you're not listening to the men of the Lord. That's right. Go ahead.
Come, verse 56. And the famine was over all the face of the earth, and Joseph opened all the storehouses and sold unto the Egyptians, and the famine waxed sore in the land of Egypt. Verse 57. And all countries came into Egypt to Joseph for to buy corn.
They had to go well.
All the countries came into Egypt to Joseph for to buy corn.
Everybody gonna have to come to the UPK. Everybody gonna have to come to the men of the Lord, the command and journey hunter, to survive, right? To live, to find out what the hell is going on. Right. Go ahead.
Because that the famine was so sore in all the land, in all lands.
That's what the Lord doing. The Lord is making it get so bad that now people starting to talk to us. Right. Now the people that said we was crazy all along, People that said we was crazy all along and said something was wrong with us, now they gotta listen to us.
That's right.
Now the people that used to walk by the camp and put their headphones on, guess what they're gonna do now? They're gonna take their earphone out.
Yeah, listen.
They're gonna cut that iPod off.
That's right.
They're gonna start listening to what the hell we got to say.
That's right.
And I just got to say, Barakatah Yahweh Yahweh Shah for the coronavirus.
That's right.
Because now we ain't gonna be prophesying to the wind no more.
Right.
We're gonna be prophesying to people.
Right.
They're gonna be trying to hear that.
Right.
So with that, that's gonna conclude Sabbath service.
A medium, which means to stand. We're gonna go ahead and go over the prayers to end our Sabbath service. What we in there? That was
42, the chapter 42.
Genesis 42 is where we be starting, Mark. Genesis 42 is where we'll start next week. And we want to just let y'all know that we will be holding camp here in Houston at St. Joseph and Main Street. If you're available, come on out. You know what I'm saying? Listen to the priests and prophets of the Lord. We may give you some information that you may need in order to survive through this turmoil. That being said, we're going to Mayan Wapanyaha Godam, Sar, which means to turn and face east. Wapanyaha Godam. We'll blow the horn real quick. We'll go over prayers in the Hebrew and the English. Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayah. Kodash. Ayah. Simka. Yahweh. Malakutka. Watzaka. Ayah. Aisha. Arataza. Hawa. Ayah. Ashamayah. Natalanawa. Call. Yawam. Asalachanawa. Kabawatnawa. Hasalaknawa. Kabawatnawa. Wala'ah. Abiyanainawa. Banasayawan. Abal. Awashinawa. Ayan. Rad. Kaya. Nakah. Amalakwa. Ha'ala. Wahatapara. I will love you.
In the English,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us. Our debt. As we forgive. Our debtors. And lead us not. To temptation. But deliver us. From evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
With that, Saw means to face forward. Go do a salute to the Torah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh 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 Barak Yah.
Asher.
Go.
Come on.
Ryan. Salute the Torah.
Asher, come on.
Put that down. Put it down. Now run up here. Run.
Asher, come on.
Run, boy. Hurry up.
Double time, Asher. Come on now.
Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Barak Yah.
Say it.
Come on, say it out.
Come on, Asher. Say it.
Hashem.
Most High Christ. All right, with that, we're going to salute the brothers.
Take that phone from me.
He ain't gonna get it. No, don't go get that phone back. Nope.
We're going to do a courtesy salute to the brothers. Men of Israel, Amanyim Shabbat, Amanyim, Barak, Yahweh, Yasmatah, Sar. Do a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amanyim Shabbat, Amanyim, Barak, Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahushua. Yasmatah, dismiss.
And Rick is in the car. Asha, let us see it. Let us see it.
Asher, sit down. Give it to her. You sit down.